Recently, the hashtag #MeToo has been going around on Twitter, and I've got some concerns about it. This started with the Harvey Weinstein scandal, with him abusing women coming forward and saying "Me too," that they were abused also, and it has spread as is expected. I mean, it's, as Styx pointed out in this video, it's very doubtful that Harvey acted on his own, that he acted without help. The problem that I see here is that it is spreading very, very quickly, and now that hashtag has been used, however many million times on Twitter. Right now, I think in a lot of ways, there is a very large section of our society that is victim-centric. And we see this with intersectionality, the quote-unquote victim Olympics, as we joke about it. And we see this being pushed by late-wave feminism. Part of the problem is that it is attractive to be a victim. It's not just acceptable, and it is acceptable to be a victim. You can't help that. But it is now attractive to be a victim. That's how you get cred. That's how you get, standing or status, is to be a victim, especially if you don't want to be criticized. And one of the issues that I see happening here is that when I see the Me Too hashtag all over my Facebook feed or all over my Twitter feed, I'm afraid that the scope of what it means has already gotten too broad. What Me Too, hashtag Me Too, should mean is I am also a victim of sexual abuse. That's what I think it's supposed to mean, if I understand the original meaning correctly. And right now it means everything from I've been wolf whistled at to I've been gang raped. I've seen hashtag Me Too posts on Twitter talking about awkward stares. Yet on the other end of this, I have a good friend, a friend I've known for many years, and about 4 or 5 years ago, she was the victim of rape, legitimate rape, not fourth wave feminism style rape, but legitimate rape. And right now, hashtag Me Too has cheapened her story, because now she's going up against somebody in the grocery store the other day wouldn't stop staring at my yoga pants. That's what she's up against. She was actually a true victim of rape. And she and I have talked about it several times because we have a very good, very close relationship. And I want her to not only be able to tell her story and be taken seriously and take the lessons from what happened to her, because there's always something we can learn. I want her to take that and share it with other young women, because I think she's got some wisdom to share there. I mean, obviously. But if she's competing with, I got whistled at once, I got ogled once, if she's competing with uncomfortable stares, her story has already been cheapened. It's already lost its punch. At the end of the day, though, I hope that the real survivor stories, the real victim stories, rise to the top to teach us lessons and to teach us things that we couldn't really know otherwise. But in the meantime, if hashtag Me Too can apply to every woman who's ever been whistled at, ever been looked at inappropriately, ever been ogled for a second too long, and that definition goes all the way to gang rape, then half the people on this planet could use the hashtag Me Too. And if you understand economics, that's an oversupply of understanding levels of victimhood and levels of wrongdoing. And when you have an oversupply, whatever is in oversupply gets cheapened. It loses value and it loses punch. And when I think about my friend and her story of actually being raped, I don't want her story cheapened. And that's where I'm coming from.